They're all hungover. Morning!
Good morning to you. Well done. Oh, my goodness me. What a thing to have achieved in your lives. Tell me, what was it like to finally cross that finishing line, not only as the winners of the race, but also the world record holders?
It was pretty crazy, I have to say. I mean, we were on our little boat with just the four of us. For most of the crossing, we really didn't want to make ourselves believe that we'd either won the race or even got the record. So when we turned the corner just around here in English Harbour and saw the support on the finishing line, it was unbelievable and overwhelming. It was great.
Well, it was so lovely to see the boat, because we had it out here. It was sitting outside on the hexagon. He let me get in. I had a look around. I mean, that is a tiny place to be for that amount of time. So that's probably, I reckon, why you did it so quickly. Right? Okay, it's quite cramped. Let's get this done. The previous record was 35 days. You did it in 29 days and 15 hours. So much so that you surprised your family.
Yeah, correct. Most of our family had to rebook and rebook their flights. So some of them booked their flights 3 times. But from as as it sounds, it is exactly as you said. We really just wanted to. It's like ripping off a plaster, just get it done as quickly as we possibly could. So we weren't too bothered about it, and they forgive us.
So what was the toughest bit then? Because the conditions, you said sometimes it was really calm seas and very sunny, which came with its own problems. But you described waves the size of mountains.
Yeah, we had sort of 40-foot swells at times. So it really was a question of just holding on tight, making sure that the boat didn't capsize. But yeah, it did mean that we had quite a quick crossing, because we had lots of wind and big swells, which means a fast boat. So yeah, a bit scary at times, but we managed to get through it.
What was the worst bit?
It's just a constant stressful environment, isn't it? You know, it's any nicks and bruises and cuts and things just don't heal. It's constantly wet, and you're always sort of under duress. But you know, the whole thing is both a physical and a mental challenge, and it's proven obviously really tough. But that's fundamentally what makes it so rewarding. It's yeah, certainly the world's toughest row and a hell of a challenge. It's just bloody great to be here now.
There was actually a race when our weather router told us we needed to head further south, and ultimately it meant we had to row for 10 days without a tailwind and with the waves not behind us as well. So we're having to cut across the waves, and that was a pretty tough 10 grueling days for all of us, because every time we were getting updates, we were hearing that our competitors were just catching on us, and every day pretty wearing.
Yeah.
But then when we got far enough south, and we got parity with everyone else.
Well, it goes to show just the strength of character of you guys and the determination. I know that I think the Antiguan entry was just behind you, and in one of the big storms, they thought you were going to put your anchor thing down, and you thought, no, stuff that, and just carried on going.
Miss for ignorance, I think is the truth of it. We didn't really know what conditions were effectively terrible conditions. So we sort of powered on regardless, and sort of thought, well, this is what they throw at us, so we're going to have to just crack on and see what we can make of it. So
I love the fact you didn't bother because you didn't know whether they were bad enough. I don't know whether these are bad enough. Let's just carry on.
Yeah,
I think we talk about using our power anchor. I think we thought, God, I mean, this is what the Atlantic's like. It could actually even be worse than this. But the Antiguan team are all seafaring folk. And when we got to Antigua, they were like, God, boys, I can't believe you didn't put down your sea anchor. We were like, didn't even come up as a conversation, because we had no...
I tell you what, though,